Hi, how are you? So it's a nice sunny afternoon. How is your afternoon today? What are you doing? How are you spending your afternoon today? So, anyway, today I like to share about this topic. Sometimes people say, hey, you got to be more consistent, and whatever it is, you got to be more consistent, but sometimes you say, but how? I'm never consistent, isn't it? Like, how many of you feel that whenever you do something, you always stop halfway? How many of you do that? How many of you always, end up like you want to do a jigsaw puzzle, or you want to do some exercise and then you stop halfway? How many of you feel that way? How many of you have the same issue? I do, have the same issue. Like we tend to stop halfway, we tend to do things halfway. Hi, David. And then we forget about it, and then gone already, then finish already, right? So, and then people say to you, you gotta be more consistent, right? And then, but you say, but how? How to be consistent, isn't it? I always give up, if I give up, I'll never be consistent. So how do I be consistent if I always give up, right? Or if I always stop halfway? So it's always like a problem over a problem over a problem. Since I can't solve this, I can't do this. So a lot of people, because they already decide that they are not consistent, they just say, oh, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And then, why you don't do it? I'm not consistent. Like anything, isn't it? I'm sure you know that a lot of things in life, we all need to be consistent, isn't it? Right? If you want to paint, you gotta consistent. You gotta go to school, you gotta be consistent. Going to school, you want to lose weight, you gotta be consistent. You want to go exercise, you want to be consistent, isn't it? Right? So we know it's important, but a lot of people say, but how? I'm never consistent. Cannot one. I'm no. Or they may say not consistent. They may say, I'm never disciplined one. I'm not disciplined one, isn't it? Right? So a lot of people think, discipline and consistent, and so would you like to know how to be more consistent? Would you like to learn? How many of you would like to learn how to be more consistent? Let me know if you want to learn how to be consistent. So today I'm going to share with you, I think, 3 things that can help you be more consistent, okay? And if you think that this video, this sharing helps you, and of course helps your friends who, may have that issue, concern, do share it with them, all right? Share it with them, because I think in life, I remember this guy called Benjamin Disraeli, and he had a famous quote. He says that the secret to success is the constancy of purpose. So if you're constant about something, we will be able to succeed, right? All right, so that's a good quote, by the way. So I'm going to show you 3 things you can do to become consistent. All right, would you like that? Hands up if you like that. Give me a 5, 5, 5, 5 if you like to know how to be consistent. All right, so well, number one, okay, number one. When people say that I'm not consistent, I'm not disciplined, I say, no, that's wrong. What do you mean that's wrong? I tell you, I know myself, I'm not consistent. Well, we tend not to be consistent in doing something, but we're always consistent in doing something else. We are consistent in watching TV. We're consistent in not reading the book. We're consistent in eating junk food, and we are consistent in not finishing our exercises. Does that make sense? So you may say that I'm not consistent in doing something. I say no. Actually, we're all very consistent. The reason maybe we're unfit is because we're consistently not eating correctly or not exercising enough. So you are consistent, but just not consistent in the area that you need to be. All right. So I'm just gonna clarify that when you say that you're not consistent, you are consistent. When you say that you're not disciplined, yes, you are. Right? You are disciplined. For example, you go to work every day, don't you? You're consistent at going to work, right? But you say, but that's different. Why is it different? Well, if I go to work, I don't get fired. Well, it's the same thing. If you don't do something, you won't get the result you want, right? So it's the same thing, right? But I think fear of loss of job is more scary, right, than getting overweight, right? So, or getting out of shape, isn't it? So anyway, that's the first one. So the first one is that you are consistent and you are disciplined, but not in the right area. So what we need to do is to kind of shift our focus in the right area, right? So let's say I'm not consistent in doing my exercise, but you're very focused or you're very consistent in skipping it or not doing it, then we just have to do something, right? So now comes to the second thing. So a lot of people think that to be consistent, they have to do a lot of stuff and they have to do a lot of stuff a lot of times. Irene. Well, to be consistent, all you need to do is do a small thing. You just have to, instead of thinking that you need to do a lot, like for example, reading a book. A lot of people say, oh, I want to read a book, but they end up saying, well, I'm not consistent enough to read every day, so they don't read it, right? So instead of having a goal that you need to read the whole book, just read one page. One page. That's all, just one page, okay? And if you're not consistent in exercising, just do one push-up. Just one push-up. Break down whatever you want to do into something small, right? Just do that. Like one page, or if you want to eat healthily the whole week, but willing the whole week I cannot, then eat healthily one day of the week. One day of the week. All right. If you can't be consistent in going for a certain training, I can't go for training all the time, Willing. I'm so busy. Okay, just go for one training once a month. But you do it every month. Okay. So number 2 is do a small bit. All right. Don't do too big, because if it's too big, you say, oh my God, I cannot. Just do something small. All right. Do something small. All right. But you do it every day or every week, but do a small thing. All right. So number 2. Number three. Now, I know sometimes that when you're not in the mood, you're not in the mood. How many of you are like that? When you're not in the mood, you're not in. How many of you are that way? When you're supposed to exercise and you're not in the mood, so you end up not doing it. How many of you like me? Right? I'm like that too. So what to do? What to do when you're not in the mood? Sometimes when I don't wanna, So what you gonna do? All right. So this is number 3. Number 3 is basically do something. Right? So I'll give you an example. So during MCO, I want to work out. I want to exercise. So I decided to work out every day or every other day or something like that. Every day, other day. And some days it's like, I just did it yesterday, but it's tired already, but it's late already, but I just did this, so if I do that, no need to do lah. You have those excuses coming up, like, I did that already, I did that yesterday, I want to do it again, man, but I just managed a session talking, so I think I better go sleep already lah, it's late already, I want to watch my movie, right? Do you have that? So when you get overwhelmed by all those things, you tend to forget what you want to do, and then you forget it, then you're not consistent anymore, isn't it? All right. So anyway, so the third thing to do is this. This is what I did, right? So I know I had to go and exercise. So I didn't want to. My whole body is like, no, I don't want. So what did I do? I just went and picked up my gloves, my exercise gloves, right? And I just wore them. I just wore my gloves, right? So, and I said to myself, well, since I wear my gloves, I might as well just do one push-up, right? Well, since I do one push-up, I might as well just do 10. Since I do 10, I might as well just do 3 sets of 10, Does that make sense? So my point is number 3 is just do something. If you are going to read a book but you don't feel like it, right? And just go pick up the book. Pick it up. Hold it with you. Carry it with you. Right? Well, since you are holding you might as well just open one page lah. Since you open the page, just read one line, just one line, right? So do something, right? And so number 2 was do something small, but do that consistently. Number 3 is do something. Do something. Like if you want to exercise, just go and wear your shoe. Don't think about what you need to do. Don't think about what weights you need to carry. Don't think about, oh, very chuan leh. Don't think about that. Just go and put on the gloves. Just go and wear your shoes. Just go and wear your exercise baju. Don't even think about it, just wear it. Because once you wear your baju, I already wear my baju lo. Then exercise lah. If you wear your shoe already, then go jog lah. If you wear your glove, then go pick up the dumbbell lo. So do something. Anyway, these are the 3 quick tips on how to be more consistent. Number 1, you are already consistent. If you tell me you're not, that's a lie. You are already consistent because you're consistent in not doing what you're supposed to do. You're consistent in eating fast food. You're consistent in not exercising, so you're very consistent already. Number 2, do a small thing. Read a book, read one page every week, or 1 page every month, or 1 page every day, right? And number 3, just do something, you know? Put on the gloves. Don't even think about what you need to do. Just put on something, you know? Just take the action. Just go outside. Just pick up the book. Just hold the cup. Do something small. So anyway, that's my sharing today. I hope you like it. And if you have friends who always say, I'm not disciplined, I'm not consistent, share with them this video. Hope that this video will inspire them to become more consistent in whatever they want to do in their life. And I hope that this sharing helps you as well to become consistent in whatever that you want to do as well. So if it helps you, do give me a 55555. If it helps you, if it makes sense to you, give me a 55555. And enjoy the rest of the day. All right, and I'll see you in a couple of days. All right. So, hi Thomas. Hi Christina. Hi Jen. Okay, I'll go. All right. Okay, go. All right, so it's jammed again. It's jammed again.